Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day in the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF, folks. Let's make it a great one. Practice makes the master. Always do your best. By doing your best over and over, you can master the art of transformation. By doing your best, the habits of misusing your word, taking things personally, and making assumptions will become weaker and less frequent with time. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 34, NASDAQ up 24, S&P's up 9.5, gold contract down $9.75, trading at $1,331 an ounce. Silver down 13 cents at $19.68 an ounce. Platinum down 20 bucks, $1,082 an ounce. Copper off 2 pennies at $2.23 a pound. Light sweet crude off 52 cents, trading at $44.23 a barrel. Bonds, you have the 10-year down 3 ticks, 132.04. 30-year up 6 ticks, 171.21. King dollar up 464 ticks, trading at 97.51. The euro is down 63 at 109, and the yen is trading at 106. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at it. What do you have? Okay, so your SPY is trading at 217.11. You're in an ABC structure on the way up. Price projection on this baby is 218.90. I expect you're going to see that come next week. Now, the shocker out here this week was the NDX 100 as well as the composite. And what we have is this. The NDX 100 and the composite took out a B point of an ABC structure on the way up, took it out on Wednesday with volume. Now, what that sets up is this. The 3 Qs right now are trading at 113.57. Your price projection for the finish of the 1-to-1 ABC structure on the way up is 121.99. That 121.99 is going to what? Is going to bring it over the highs that were established in December. The high there is 115. So it's pretty intense, where this market wants to go right now. Yeah, we got 115.75. The composite, we take a look at the composite. This is what you have inside the NDX, the NASDAQ composite. Composite also took out the B point on Wednesday, took it out with volume. You bring this back, the composite price projection is 5,499, and the highs of the composite is 5,231. So that's saying the composite also is going to take it out. Now, with that said, what do we have coming in next week? Well, next week, folks, is going to be a highly volatile week. Lots of information coming in the marketplace. You have the Fed meeting. You have a 2-day Fed meeting, Tuesday, Wednesday. You have Apple coming out with earnings. You have Facebook coming out with earnings. You have Google coming out with earnings. And you have Amazon coming out with earnings. So what I expect you're going to see inside this NDX 100, whether it's 1, 2, 3, or all of them, that's what's going to force the NDX up, finish that ABC structure on up, and then guess what? Then I think it's all she wrote. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Gold contract, folks, is trading at a price point of $13.23. We did out here today, you did volume of 210,000 contracts. Yesterday, what happened is that we got down to a price point of $13.10, and we had an expansion of volume. We did 253,000 contracts. So today, what happened is that it tried to get the higher price, had lighter volume, failed. What does that set up? That sets up another run down to the $1,310. And what I expect we're going to see here, more than likely, is we're going to see this get into the $12.75. And what I expect that's going to be from, by the way, is more than likely, we'll get into the dollar for a second because the dollar wants to go higher, but more than likely the volatility that we're going to see is going to be all about what the Fed has to say after their meeting. Now, this meeting here is not a meeting that they take questions afterwards, but they will come out with a statement. Bonds. We go over and take a look at the bond market. First, go to the 10-year bond. What we have with the 10-year bond is this. 10-year bond yesterday. Now, this is going to be wild how this is shaking up because we have harmony in the marketplace here. When we start putting together what the NASDAQ and NDX wants to do what the SPY has already done, what the bonds are doing. So the 10-year bond has come down from a high of 134. Right now you're at 132.03. 10-year bond, as well as the 30-year bond, got into lows yesterday with an expansion of volume. Yesterday, the 10-year bond had 1.2 million contracts. Today, it tried to get to a higher high, couldn't handle it, has lighter volume. That's a large ABC. Its structure on the way down, more than likely. That's what it's set up. And the A point on this is 134.07. Your B point is down there at 132, let's say. So you're talking a couple bucks, which will get you into approximately the 130.16 area. And guess what? Where we broke topside from on the 24th inside the 10-year, that is 130.21. So I expect you're going to see that get down into those levels. We go up and we take a look at the 30-year bond. Same type of setup is happening. 30-year bond up 5 ticks today. It's already failed, however. And what you have here is this. 30-year bond is down from 177. Yesterday you go to a lower low. You do it with 259,000 contracts. You get to 169. So your A point on this is 177.11. Your B is 170. So we got 7.5 points, or 7 points and 11 ticks. Your C point is 172, and guess where it lines up, folks? Lines up the same way, coming back to where it broke out from, which is the 165 level. Now, the culprit. Let's go over to King Dollar, because here's the culprit, folks. Correlation is just the opposite. If we take a look at King Dollar, what you're going to have is this. King Dollar out here is up 469 ticks today. You are up not on volume, okay? The bottom line, it doesn't have the volume juice on it. This is what we did with King Dollar, though. King Dollar got to a high on June 24th. It hit 96.70. 66,000 contracts. Then it built cause. It went sideways for almost 3 weeks. Takes out the high this Tuesday with light volume, 24,000 contracts. Here's the kicker. Yesterday, tried to get to a lower price. You were going down. You got down to 96.76, which didn't hit even the top of the 24th. Rejected it. You go higher. King Dollar wants to make its way up to this 98, 91 area. You might even see 100. And what that's going to be all about is that more than likely you're going to have the Fed come out with their statement, and particularly that you can't ask them questions, they're going to come out saying what? Saying that we still plan on going up a 1/4 percentage point before the end of the year. Rhetoric? Maybe. But bottom line, that's how I see the setup next week. Big weekend next week. Stay right there. We're coming right back.